Yes. What is going on, boys? Welcome back. It's your boy Kermit, and we are getting back into the very last of this Lords of the Fallen playthrough. Hopefully. Gotta mute ourselves real quick. Who do we think we are? Okay, let me finish getting everything kind of laid out here, and we will get rocking and rolling. What's going on, Bobcat? My boy Brian over here already jumping in quick, fast, and in a hurry. You came here for the deaths. You're going to be sorely disappointed today, sir, because we are on easy mode at this point. What is going on, Wicked Ball? What do you mean by easy street? Well, what I mean is that we've got everything we need to make this final push, and so the game's going to be relatively easy at this point. As you'll see very shortly. Famous last words. Famous last words of a fool. No. We have the bow. We have not the explosive arrows, but we have basically close enough. You might see some deaths, but it's not going to be near as much as you are hoping for, sir. See here. What arrows are these? Or bolts, rather. Does they shoot like a... like a thorn? Is that just physical because of the twist? Bolts with twisted shafts designed to shatter upon impact, inflicting physical damage. Okay, so we just need to find something that does more physical or increased strength attribute. We do have a strength and agility attribute ring. That might be the one. I think that's what we used for our last boss fight. Burno Radiance. I'll have it in just a second, boys. There it is. I must have just walked right past it. Okay. What's going on? G-Stacks, let's go. Dang, I haven't seen anyone use that gamble in a while. Let's put on Lumia. It's not working. I'm gonna have to mess with it then, because it should be. It definitely should be. Let's see here. I'm just hoping for a few so I can fall asleep tonight. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I work tomorrow morning. Only 5 more opens left, boys. I'm assuming you're talking about your team, maybe? Ben and I are looking for a team for D2 Roar on the reset. I cannot promise to be on reset day, so I won't be joining any specific team. Let's jump into chat. We got a couple in chat over here. What's up, Marty? What's up, Rabbi? How you doing, boys?
Man, you?
Pretty good, pretty good. About to do this boss fight, you know.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. Yes, sir, I am.
Let me get that going.
Appreciate it, appreciate you. All right, so let's hop on in here, and we are gonna fight the Light Reaper guys. There he is. Oh, he went after me on that one, boys.
That's a big dragon.
It's a 3-headed dragon thingamajobber. He touched me a little.
Will you die at this boss?
I doubt it. But that's not to say that it won't happen at all. Where did he go? Where did he go? No. Yeah, I might die a time or two. I mean, it is one of the hardest bosses in the game, so there's that.
No, sure.
I don't know why my guy is just like constantly grunting. Oh, roll!
So is the boss on the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I'll hop off right here, for instance.
Gotcha.
And he's got a very fast attack. He has a long reach with his attacks. Like, he covers a lot of distances very quickly. Like right there.
See that.
No, get health, get health. And he combos. I was also not doing well there. You have to be prepared that what is it, the sonic boom that he does? If any of y'all are old enough to remember that. I know Ribeye is, because he's old.
Boom. Yeah, Guile.
Really? Fucker. Just busting my balls? Yeah, of course. If you were streaming, I would do the same, sir. That's the way it goes. If it becomes too much of a pain in the dick, I'll get a helper. But we should be good to go.
You should do a Zangief body slam.
Yeah, that would be a really good idea.
Or a Ryu uppercut.
Should not have gone for that. Go ahead, do your attack. That's what I need. I need to catch him with 3 bolts in a row every time. That would be fantastic. I was definitely mid-roll.
What is up, man?
What's up, Marty? How you doing, buddy?
Hanging in there. How about yourself?
Another beautiful day. Trying to ignore your gout issues.
That damn meat.
Jesus.
Good, man. Looking good.
Ow. I don't know how he gets to just follow up his attacks with yet another attack and triple attacks you all at one time. Fucking asshole.
I think that's because he's a boss.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Finishing Lords of the Fallen, hopefully, if I can kill this stupid ass Light Reaver.
Nice. Or are you live?
Yeah. This hotel has 100 up, even on Wi-Fi, using that Starlink.
That is fantastic.
It is when I haven't been able to stream during the week for 3 weeks now. And you know, my wife wants, when I'm at home, for me not to be focused on my other stuff that I'm doing. Welcome to married life, boys.
Fair enough, though.
I know all about that, brother. 30 years of it.
Oh, there's a good hit.
But definitely worth it, man.
Yeah.
Never get divorced. Never get divorced.
I have 0 plans of it.
I'll tell you this. If you're ever tempted to do something stupid, don't just think of the cost of what it will do to your relationship, but think of the cost that it will do to your future.
I mean, yeah.
The whole
course.
ramifications of everything.
I'm a very practical person in that regard. Like I understand all of the finality of screwing up something like a good marriage with a good woman, you know.
I mean, unfortunately, you will be tested, and you'll come out of the blue, and you're like, you have to make a decision.
It's funny how women actually like men who are married more than they like
It's
single men that are
ridiculous.
perfectly available to them.
Well, age-old humans always want what you can't have or shouldn't have, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
You can do it.
Oh, he's almost done. Get wrecked. Oh, I forgot. It's not enough to kill you. He's got to kill you, and then he also has to come back and call us his 3-headed home skillet to come finish you off again. make sure that that's not a moth. Bastards. And then we got another boss fight directly after this. Back-to-back boss fights. Pendant of the Blood Sun. Okay, I forget which one that one is. We'll check it in just a minute.
You guys ever played Grim Dawn?
I have not. Temporarily increases the damage of sorceries upon killing an enemy. Okay. Nothing special.
Marty?
No.
No, alright.
Yep.
Wow, what's up?
It's just a game. It's pretty fun. It's similar to D2.
Oh, okay. Ow. The number shows 70% of divorces are initiated by the wife. I'm struggling to not see a system geared towards screwing us over in the long run. Yeah, but just because they're the one who initiated it, don't mean that they're not initiating it with just cause.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that statistic simply overlooks, unfortunately. It's like a Andrew Tate talking point right there, buddy. Yeah, just because the woman's the one that initiates the divorce doesn't mean she's the one that caused the divorce. Not that women are innocent in that regard either. You really think...
I'd be curious
I didn't
what's
say
the actual statistic about the person initiating the divorce being the reason or victim.
Yeah, I'm not
imagine
saying
it was
that all
because the
70% is the man's fault. That's not what I said.
I'd imagine that the person initiating is usually the one scorned.
Generally, I would think maybe not every time, maybe not even 50% of the time, but a good portion of it at minimum, right?
I would say at least 50%, if not skewed higher towards that, but sure. I could see that point of view as well.
I'm just leaving it in open because we don't know that statistic. It'd be very hard to find that.
It'd be exactly, yep. But it'd be interesting if it had existed.
This is that save point we couldn't get to the other night because it was locked behind that thing, which is not normally there. Normally, when you do it in proper order, you can open up this door long before now, and then that thing just blocks you in the last half. Or maybe it's person which has the most to gain from filing divorce that are guys that have custody that aren't paying child support. Yeah, again, I'm not saying that that women don't have any that they don't have any encouragement to do so. Like, they definitely have the deck maybe stacked in their favor financially, which is kind of even what Ribeye was getting at earlier whenever he said, just remember the financial cost of losing your wife. There's literally a song by a dude by name of Kevin Fowler called Cheaper to Keep Her.
No. What I wasn't actually talking about financial stuff. I was talking more the fact that when your kids grow older, there's a whole section of your life that becomes more difficult.
Yeah, you just mentioned the financial cost in there is all. And I was just alluding back to that.
For sure.
Ow! This dude thinks he's Thor over here.
I'm enjoying my granddaughter a lot, and I couldn't imagine being divorced and having to see, and It just could get really messy and just not fun.
Yeah.
Where part of it should be fun at that point.
Get wrecked, old man.
Too damn.
If you look
I
into
feel like Brian's talking about a very small percentage of the married population in the first place.
I don't know if he's talking about a small percentage. He's just talking about generically speaking, because I mean, if I go and I ask all of my buddies what caused their divorce, the majority of them are going to say that, you know, it fell apart and the woman initiated it. Whatever the reasoning behind it.
Because you have more to gain. I don't know. That's kind of a very niche situation,
right now,
I would guess.
Right now, the majority of men. Okay, so there's this scale, right? And it's like women marry to the side and up, and men marry to the side and down, right? So most men are more financially stable and higher in the financial scale than the women that they marry. Most men will have to pay some sort of money to the woman, especially if there's kids involved. The amount of women who are paying towards the men alimony is significantly less, even when there is a disparity. Let me see if I can get caught up here. My dad filed for divorce from my mom, got custody of me and my brother, and my mom had to pay child support. Thank you, California. If you look at domestic violence numbers, it gets worse. You don't need Andrew Tate. It has nothing to do with it. A broken clock is right twice a day. I don't know if that means anything at all, Brian. Love you, buddy. 50% of first marriages end in divorce. Second marriages, the number are 67% of the divorce rate. Yeah, my wife is actually previously married, and I'm not, for instance. I've only been married one time, and that's to her, and I didn't get married until I was 36 years old or something. 35 years old. A lot of it has to do with what you go into it with the intentions of doing. A lot of people are like young love, and they think that it's going to last forever, and whenever the newness wears off, and the relationship becomes untenable. Sounds mean to say, but it is very true, unfortunately. That's why a lot of marriages happen so quickly and also fail so quickly. Why a lot of people who marry older tend to not have failed divorces. When you go into it knowing what you're looking for, it helps a lot. And I'm one of those anti-statistics because my wife, despite me working in the oil field, made more money than I did. Had more to lose by marrying me than I had to lose by marrying her.
Make you sign a prenup?
No, she did not.
Of course not, because that's what good people do.
I don't know if that's entirely true. That's a wild statement. Prenups have a purpose, in my opinion.
I think that if
Two
you
good
were
people that love each other? Come on, man. All right, but I disagree with your disagreement, but all right.
I think it's the range of wealth we're talking. I think you should consider. If you're marrying a girl that is $50,000 a year, that's what she earns, and you make millions of dollars, I would be fearful of marrying someone, even if I'm madly in love.
Yeah, we were right in the same area. So
If you make millions of dollars, what are you doing dating somebody that makes 50 grand that's not a healthcare worker, teacher, or
because
yeah, I can't think of anything else.
very wealthy men don't marry for status.
I know what people do, man. I'm saying
they marry for looks.
I'm trying to have faith in humanity, but I get it.
I'm with you on that. I wish that it was. I wish it was different, but it's it is what it is. Let's see.
For
Hala,
sure.
we want a prenup. Okay. I forget what song that is. 2/3 of marriages end in divorce, and I wouldn't be messing with those numbers. I can be financially responsible for my family without being married to her. Man, y'all making me glad I'm a loser and alone. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be a loser and alone to be...
No, Brian's just depressing, honestly. But...
he just has his own personal beliefs on things. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You either have faith in marriage or you don't, and there's a lot of people that have reasons to not have faith in marriage, and I can understand why.
I get both sides of the fence.
I mean, my mom was married 9 times, twice to my father. If I was even more rational man than I am, I probably wouldn't have believed in marriage. But I also didn't get married until I was 35, if that doesn't also sound the bells of being untrusting.
I got married at 19.
That is rare,
Almost
though,
20.
to be fair, right? It is.
Oh, for sure.
a
I would
rare
not
side of
recommend it
things.
to anybody. There were definitely
Whoa.
some years that were very rough because we were so young.
Yeah, I guess just not everybody's as smart as other people.
I don't think it's necessarily intelligence, right? You can be smart and still do stupid shit. Love and vagina make people do very weird things.
I couldn't have said it any better. Especially when you're real young. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter any age.
Well, but I would agree that it is younger and dumber tend to be dumber. Personal opinion. And I stand by that.
Yeah, those love goggles tend to be pretty thick when you're young.
That what we're calling them?
Yeah. Probably a safe way to call them.
Young, dumb, and full of cum. God, I hate these stupid potatoes. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm dumb and I do stupid shit. Facts, G-Stacks. Are any men really attracted to status? My girl could be serving coffee as long as we are a team, that is all. Some men are. Some men are definitely take a much more practical, think about all the rom-com movies of our past, right? Like a lot of times the men really weren't allowed to date outside of their social level. Their parents wouldn't let them or whatever. Princes weren't allowed to marry non-princesses and stuff like that.
Aladdin.
That's the opposite, but yes, exactly.
Poor Aladdin.
Yeah, roles reversed, but yes. Yeah, my high school sweetheart and I tried desperately to have children, and God, am I lucky that didn't happen, because she was a whore.
A whore?
That's also what I enjoyed about her. She was dirty in all the right ways.
Fucking Danny DeVito, that's great. Fucking Danny DeVito.
Is that a Danny DeVito line I don't know about? I was being straight up talking about my life.
That's how he says it all through It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I've never watched that show.
Maybe you need to.
No, I'm good.
Is that a bad movie or something?
And then a TV show.
Is it
That
a TV
shit's
show?
hilarious, but I mean, to each their own.
I don't watch a lot of TV shows in general. Fuck off. I really hate these potatoes. Yeah, I thought I heard you.
Yeah.
I just really don't watch TV a whole lot, like TV. I'll watch movies on occasion, but I definitely watch more of like the YouTube stuff over TV whenever I do watch something. But that's more of a convenience factor than anything. Get wrecked, Jesus. Let me get the stupid item and get out of here.
My wife said she'd be home by 8. It's 8:14. I called her, and I'm like,
You cheating?
what are you doing? I'm like, she's like, I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock. I went, are you holding Debbie? She said, yeah. I'm like, you're fine. You can stay longer if you want. I don't care. I'm just playing my game.
I'm guessing
Like,
Debbie's the granddaughter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, little Debbie.
Hold up. This looks like a very far fall. I feel like I'm
Baby
gonna
cakes.
die if I do it. Okay, we survived. It looked way further than it was. Shit was toxic. That was my last redhead. Okay. Ow!
She was red by that time, just disappeared on it.
Ow!
Which?
Holding the kids.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yesterday on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. I held little Debbie. I was in my recliner, and everybody was kind of just milling around doing that, and I was just holding her, and I probably held her for a good hour, and it was like, you've had her for a really long time. I'm like, I know, and it's been awesome. I lost her at that point.
Something about kids, man. They melt the heart and make life seem so much more manageable. That's not to say go rushing into having kids, boys. Take your time. Do it with the right woman, and it will pay off in the long run.
Don't wait too late either.
Yeah. I came here for the deaths. You got a couple of them. You got a couple. More than I thought you would get tonight. I thought I'd smoke that dude. How's the mic sounding? The last time I streamed on this setup, the mic sounded really choppy and shitty.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, but you're on Discord, so...
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do this. You can hear.
Yeah, just the last time it had, like, pops, and it sounded kind of crappy, and kept, like, cutting out. I'm
Okay,
assuming...
so when I say it's going to be a little bit delayed, but I'm trying out the
Ow!
two.
Jesus, that hurt. I'm trying to talk towards the mic to eliminate some of that. Hopefully that works out. You can't tell from my, like, slight tilt. Brahmis Castle, boys. Last leg of...
Yeah, I don't hear it popping or cracking. Sounds good.
Good deal. Sometimes it's just the way that things like are set up that just slightly off. So we're in the last leg of the traditional game. But we're doing things a little differently this game, guys, so we'll get to that when we get there. See if I haven't already screwed it up, because I may have screwed it up already. Ow!
Marty, what do you think about Windows 11?
Yeah, Marty.
You'll have no choice come next year if you want security updates.
I've been on Windows 11 almost exclusively, so I don't even know how to compare.
If you have DDR5 RAM, though, I do feel like you benefit better from it than running Windows 10 on a rig that has DDR5.
My laptop has DDR5.
Same. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop this here. We got 7. We've got plenty to get through the castle. Good to have. Okay.
But September next year, they'll stop security updates on Windows 10.
You know, I've never thought about security updates. It's never been something that crossed my mind until you mentioned it the other night. To me,
Yeah,
it sounds like another scam in order to force people to update so that they can continually force getting money continually
out of
rolling in.
New hardware? Yeah, it is. It is. Force people to buy new hardware because, quote unquote, the old hardware isn't compatible.
Fake news.
When Windows 11 core is completely the same as Windows 10 for the most part. There's no way that a processor's age would have deemed it inoperable from running the newer operating system.
Only your corn content can affect that, boys. Facts.
But yeah, it's a business capitalistic ploy. Let's call it what it really is.
Ow. Okay, I thought that would work. Haha.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
You died or something.
No, there's 2 realms. Did you ever play Soul Reaver?
No.
Okay, so there's 2 worlds. There's like the living world and the dead world. And whenever you are in the living world and you die, you go to the Umbral world. And then you have to go through steps to get out of the Umbral world. Find save points, whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
Saw you. Son of a bitch. I don't know why you're not taking damage, though. Yo. Now I died. Kermit, back up a little bit. I kind of zoomed the camera in. That's my bad, buddy. Thank you. But I
That guy
zoomed
was
it.
wicked.
The little gargoyle. I hate those
Yeah.
fucking things. I don't know. I think that's right. I have it set to the side so it's not dead on, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty close. We can come over just a little bit more. And then my chat is over here. You can see my nose hairs. It's called a beard, sir. One day you'll grow into yours. How's it going, bro, Matt? Good to see you, buddy.
So is Fred gonna make our fourth? Marty?
I think Fred's in the same boat I am in that he will be tied up probably on day of reset, but we'll probably play like that night. Kind of like I'll have to do. If I had to guess. And actually, he's been super busy, and there's a good chance he won't be able to even play. You've noticed he hasn't streamed or done anything lately, right?
Yeah.
Booger filters, I'm working on it. I do need to bring it back even more. Doing good, about to watch Immaculate or Immaculates? I have no idea. Yeah, I zoomed it in so I could push the camera further away because I kept catching the mic. Went through some steps to try and avoid that, and then I accidentally hit the mute button on the microphone. It's a non-horror movie. I don't have a lot to say about that. Cool story, maybe? I hope it's good. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go up here and do this top side real fast, and then we'll do all that stuff, because this doesn't take us anywhere, if I remember correctly. Ow! Seems mildly sacrilegious, but I'm not an incredibly faith-driven person, so increase Inferno attribute. What the heck even hit me? Thought I killed everything. Hey, I picked up another one of the same helmet I'm wearing. Very nice. Okay. What is up, Midnight? Good to see you, my dude. Hope you doing well, bud. Ah, you little bastard. God, I hate those things. Especially when they don't die whenever they have 0 health. Okay, there's that guy right there. Oh, look at this little squiggly. So if y'all notice, you see this super squiggly line? That's one of them moths that will instant kill you. Okay. Where's the other one that we're missing? Over there somewheres. Do I have to make that jump? Looks like I have to make that jump. And I'm 90% certain that I am going to die right here. Okay. Appreciate you, bro, Mac. I'm doing all right, man. You know, living life. I feel like that jump is too far. It is. See that little woman thing right there? That's what I needed to do. Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way, right? Enjoy your movie, Bro Mac, if you're still here to hear me say it. Would be nice if we could get our explosive bolts. They're a little bit better than these. You can guide the damage a little bit better. These are like physical damage, so it's very generic, hard to increase the damage on. In any meaningful way, that is. Okay. Okay, I wonder if we have to do this in order to see it. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
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 So what you playing for season 4 tomorrow there, Kermit?
You mean D4?
Yeah.
I'm not playing D4, buddy.
I know, I was hoping for a little more irate of a reaction, but you know.
Oh, well, I don't have hate against D4 like some people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't playing that shit.
I'm just, it's hard for me to spend $70 on a game that first I wasn't sure about, and then two, everyone I know that plays it sees it kind of the same way that I kind of saw it before. It's okay, but it's not.
Honestly, you did right. I feel like if you can catch it on sale, this might be a good time. But then again, 6 months, it could be even better.
Yeah.
But I give them props for actually working.
Let me put it this way. If I was in your place or Phil's place or anybody else's place that bought the game,
I bought it already. Yeah.
I would definitely play it and get my money's worth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But because I chose not to go that route, I'm just gonna stick to my guns and say, if I catch it on sale for like $30 or $20, yeah, I'll probably pick it up. But until then,
Yeah.
I'm good, dog.
I mean, you could see, you know, how everybody feels about this season's changes.
Yeah. I think patience is a virtue in a lot of things. And it tends to be, and I could be totally wrong about this, but most games tend to get better in their later iterations when they're updated a bunch of times, and then again when they're cheaper.
Yeah.
Like I didn't play the Jedi, not the Survivor one, but the Fallen Order, the original one, until like a year and a half after its release. And I really, really enjoyed that game. But then you look at the nightmare that is Survivor, and I'm glad I didn't get Survivor.
Right.
This fall gonna kill me?
Yeah, it's give or take, especially when you enjoy a franchise, and then again, a lot of us kind of were just like, you know, it's gonna be so much better than D3. It can't be worse, and can't be just as good, and yada yada yada. You know, like they have so many bases to start from, and they still botched the shit out of it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of like material from like Phil and different things, and whenever I was watching the upcoming like what's D4 gonna be, and then right after Immortal and all that, I got this feeling, and I knew it then, that it was gonna be not D2R, and D2R was so good that I was like, I can't. Nah, I'm good, dog. If it was D2R, like, reloaded, like a newer, crazier version of D2R, I would have probably loved it.
I don't know why they didn't just make D2R better and make it the D4.
You're asking for too much, Revive. That's really the truth of the matter.
Well, you're talking about two eras of ARPGs.
Yeah, but which one did we like, is the question.
I mean, no era of ARPGs ever going to feel like a Diablo 2 era anymore. They're all gonna feel more modernized, you know.
Well, let's say that D4 had the same trade system, the same...
That's what people kind of got let down about, right? Is they
literally just redesigned it.
There was so much talk about, you know, bringing D2 types of game aspect into D4, and you know, bringing that old D2 feel back. And man, all they did was really darken up the fruity ass Diablo 3 look.
Yeah. And then with aspects, instead of just giving us like essentially what we like, which is like rune words, uniques, things like that, you know. I would have liked to have seen them go really hard in on sets to make sets like a really good thing.
Yeah. I would have liked a hell of a lot more. I don't know what the restriction is on certain things. Like, why can't you have 8-player parties anymore? Why isn't it easier to fucking have lobbies and listed games and stuff like that, you know? Even Path of Exile's got a damn